Yo, what is up, guys? Welcome back to another #1 Harley Quinn video. Today I'm going to show you guys one or more tips for each matchup of Harley Quinns. Let's just get right into it. Starting off with Shaggy. You know every Shaggy likes to spam their sidekick like that. There's a couple ways we can prevent them from doing so. Side special, then you can go into your combo, go into bode mode, or whatever you want to do, right? You can also punish Shaggy vertically as such, and then go into your combo, do bode mode or whatever you want. Give some vertical pressure. Now for everyone's least favorite Capes Crusader, Batman. All you guys know is that Batman loves to spam Batarang online and just camp you out in the smoke, can't see him. It's a terrible experience, right? Well, luckily Harley Quinn can in fact get rid of the Batarang, which is his most important resource. As you can see, C4 gets rid of the Batarang, as well as our favorite Bat Bomb. The one more tip I have for you guys for him is to watch out for this move right here, because it has a very nefarious hitbox. It's the size of the entire cape in the air, and it kind of hits like in a scoop. You see how it kind of scooped me up there? So if you're above him, down air can be a little tricky to hit on him. So be wary of that move, as well as your C4 and Bear killing the Batarang. Now, I know you guys hate the Tasmanian Devil side special, the Tornado. It did get nerfed just a couple days ago, but there is still a good way to beat it with Harley. Of course, you can set your C4 in junk, and he can just boop right into it. Of course, you can use your Bear. It doesn't block those. But the most important way is to just whack him with the hammer, or to go vertically again, like we did with Shaggy. This will also work if he's below you. It's a little hard to hit like that, but the premise is the same. Use your up special to punish him, or use the hammer, or vertically. Either way, you can punish the Tornado and go into some combos out of that. Another important note is that Taz does have a hard time spacing Harley out. You can just rush him down, but watch out and use those techniques to get rid of his side special. Now, I switched places with Garnet here. I'm controlling Garnet. There's a couple things you got to watch out for with Garnet. Obviously, Rocket Punch is a very easy way for us to get gimped as Harley on the side here. She can just Rocket Punch. Has a ton of knockback. A very free kill. The other main thing to watch out for with Garnet is this armor jab. None of Harley's vertical movements, up air or up special, can compete with this armor, and you will get hit. So if she's using this as a ledge guard option, you have to wait it out and then punish it in the end lag, or go around the move entirely. My tip for you guys to watch out for on Jake is his perk Stretchy or Sticky. It is kind of nefarious in how it works, because they can control it like that, and they can go into combos, whatever Jake combos, or they'll go into fair or something. The only hitbox is his head. You cannot hit him anywhere else. You have to hit him in his head, otherwise he will punish you. Also on Jake, you can dodge the first hit, the punch of the fair. So if you use your dodge frames, he has a little bit of an end lag on the move where you can punish him and start getting some combos. Why is that on my screen again? Now for everybody's least favorite character in the entire video game, Finn the human, Finn the piece of crap, whatever you want to call him. Finns love to use, that's not the right move, they love to use their up tilt. And obviously it has a charge animation that you can charge toward you. You can charge towards you. So how are you going to punish that? Lead in with Dare. If he's charging at you, lead, especially if you have glove control. I like using confetti now. But you can use glove control as an option here. And angle that Dare. And just kind of keep him at bay and then start comboing away on him. They like to charge at you with the up tilt. So you can definitely use Dare as kind of a approach tool in that regard. You have to be really patient though, because Finn, he's pretty spammy. Couple of quick tips for Arya. Do not be afraid to trap her with your C4 if she uses dagger a lot, because she can jump into it, and then you can go into vertical pressure. This is a very good cheeky tool if you're in danger, like pretty high up, like closer to the blast zone. You can C4. They hit the box, and then you can just kind of push them into the blast zone with up special or up air. Another thing you got to watch out for on Arya is her nefarious hitbox, especially fair. If you're over on the side here, she can pretty much horizontally pressure you into very early cheesy kill with her fair. because the hitbox is very destroyed. It actually starts behind her, so if you try to, like, side B recover past her, she can still hit you, so be very mindful of that. Third but not least, you can also kill her dagger with C4 and Bat Plushie. We'll see if we can set this up in here. Might be a little tricky in the trusting area. Boom, dagger's gone. Just like that. You can also do it with Plushie while it's being thrown. You can't do it if it's on the ground. It does not break if it is on the ground. The only advice I can give on the Harley versus Harley matchup is that whichever Harley is comboing better and Sharks better for their kills is going to win. So always work on your movement and your combo game, especially against Harley. And all of that was completely true. That can go on for a while. That's a second version of the Bode mode, actually. But yeah, just make sure your combo game is up to par, as well as your fishing for kills, your sharking, and you'll win the matchup. Of course, this video would not be complete without Lebron James, because there's a new sheriff in town as of the 26th when the open beta was released. You guys might not have a ton of matchup experience against LeBron, but I have started playing him a lot, and I know what he's going to try to do against Harley. LeBron's going to try to create this wall with his basketballs here. It works just like this, and that has the hitbox there, and he can combo very good set play out of those moves. He also gets a second basketball that he can shoot or bounce off or whatever he wants to do with it. My best advice is to A, watch out for that wall, and B, attack him when he doesn't have any basketballs. Because a lot more of his moves when he doesn't have basketballs have end lag that are very punishable. Other than the Nair. This is my favorite move to use when I'm playing LeBron when I don't have a basketball. Because it can just brush, and it gives the ball back. Next up, we've got Wonder Woman. The best advice I can give on these are two things. Every Wonder Woman will be using this perk right here. The Whip of Asbestos. Whatever that word is. It has a very nice knockback on the tipper. We'll get hit by it once here so you can see. You're going to use it to pull back, as well as push forward. See, that knocked me out. So she can get really good gimpy kills on the side with it, so be wary of that. Secondly, your bear, Bat Plushie, now beats armor. See, it went right through the armor. Usually you'd have to break the armor with a couple of hits, right? You can't even do it with hammer. But you pull out that Bat Plushie, you can go right into your combo. Couple of words of advice for Superman here, especially 1 million Superman. The bear plushie does not get affected by frost. Check this out. Right through the frost, stuck to him, you can go right into your combo. Pretty cool stuff. But C4 does get frozen. So if he walks over this while it's frozen, he will not take the C4 knockback. One more thing to watch out for on Superman is if you are on the side of him, he has a lot of really early kill gimp options, such as his Nefarious Nair hitbox that goes behind him. So he can put a lot of horizontal pressure on with that, as well as his side special and his aerial up special to get early vertical kills. He can gimp really easy with those, but if you watch out for them, there's a lot of ways to counter them. Hammer, etc., etc. For Iron Giant, the #1 tip I can give you guys for Iron Giant is to combo the holy living tar out of him, because he's going to live a long time unless you get a really, really, really nice gimp kill. The one thing to be mindful of is his neutral special, because that is super armor, 1 per bolt. Let me show you guys what I mean. You see below the Iron Giant bot name there, he's got a little bolt meter. Whenever he uses neutral special, the number of bolts he has will be the number of hits that you have to do in order to break the armor, and that can go up to 5. You can definitely camp him out a little bit, wait for the iframes to go away, wait for the super armor to go away, I should say, and then you can combo the holy living tar out of him. And that can go on for however long you want. As for Steven Universe, I think this is the hardest matchup that Harley has. When Watermelon Steven is in ball form, you can kill it with 1 bear shot, and then Watermelon Steven's on a long cooldown, as you can see there. Show it again here. And now it's just gone. Never to be seen again. If you regularly hit Watermelon Steven, it can still pop out. See, there he is. However, when you use your Bat plushie, it's gone. You literally explode the thing out of existence. One more thing to watch out for Steven is his Nair. It can kill C4 and the Bat plushie if you're not careful. So watch out. It's kind of an anti-projectile Nair a little bit. It can break the C4 for sure without touching it and activating the knockback. A couple of things to watch out for on Reindog are his projectiles. The down special does have a hitbox. As you guys can see, I'm taking knockback from the down special. That is a very good gimp tool, ledge guard tool that you'll see a lot of Reindogs use. As well as his down special here. You see I took some damage by just standing in the fire. It's all hard to do when he's just spamming it, non-instant cooldowns. But I am taking ignite fire damage by standing in the fire. This is how Reindog gets a lot of damage, especially in doubles if he's running that perk. The firewall is a very quick way to rack up the damage. But once you get past the firewalls, he's very easy to rush down and punish the living tar out of. The best tip I have for Velma is in ones, you can easily rush her down. Just be mindful of the cross snipes and things, as well as the pool. What's the pool button? There it is. This is a very crazy freeze, and that slows down everything Harley does a lot. So be mindful of this pool, as well as the cross snipes. And then once you get in on her, combo the crap out of her. They even nerfed her weight, so she is a little bit easier to kill. She's definitely still a very big problem in 2s. She's probably number 1 in 2s right now because of the projectile meta. One more thing to watch out for is the up special. As you guys can see, her up special is a spike. It hits below her. This is a very hard move to contest in general. So be very mindful if you're on a ledge guard scenario with Velma edge guarding you, to be mindful of that move. Now I know what you guys are thinking. Bugs Bunny, he's an absolute menace. He's at the top of everybody's tier list. He's incredible. He's insane. That is true. He's very strong in this current meta with all the projectiles and everything. But I have 3 tips to help you guys fight this absolute beast of a character. My first one is to trap his tunnels. As you can see, that puts me in hit stun. Go over there a little bit. There you go, right there. What comes in must go out. Boom, I'm in hit stun. Trap one of his tunnels, you can get him into hit stun and just combo away on him. A second thing you can do, but the enemy can ride the rocket. That can provide some pretty good mix-ups if they're trying to hit you with some vertical up airs and they have a rocket on there. Don't be afraid to jump on the rocket. Do not attack the rocket because that'll set it off. But you can ride the rocket as long as you don't hit the point and kind of switch up your engagement on that. The last tip I have for you guys on bugs is to watch out for this nasty up air. It is a very nefarious hitbox and hits pretty far behind as well. See, we're kind of behind there. Still hits her. Still hits below him a little bit. Very, very strong kill option off the top. All of that fun stuff. You'll see like Mirror Man and all of them really switch up their approaches with all of their bats and things to try and get really strong kills from that way vertically. Vertical rockets, all of that fun stuff. So be careful of his vertical power, namely his ridiculous bat. And the 17th character, the last character on the current roster, Tom and Jerry. Obviously, they are very, very good, and they can do a lot of this tennis stuff and the corks and everything. And they just really zone you out really well. My best tip for you all is to watch out for Trinomite. Look at how much room Trinomite covers. Literally half the screen. You can dodge through the dynamite sticks. That's always a viable option. It's a little tricky timing, though. You gotta be careful with the timing. But you can dodge through it to get approaches. People like Void really like to go for Jerry snipes here. If they have Jerry, they can see how I can control that. Pew! And snipe you off stage like that. And there you have it, guys. There is a few tips for each character matchup that Harley Quinn has. She can definitely deal with most characters in the game pretty well. You just have to be patient, control the pace of the game, get your combo game strong, and keep your movement up to date, and you'll be good to go and to climb those leaderboards. If you haven't already, make sure you subscribe to the YouTube here. as well as hop by a Twitch stream every Monday, Wednesday, Friday, 3 p.m. Central Standard Time to see all of these tips in action. Ask me questions if you have in trouble with one matchup in particular. I'd be more than happy to go more in depth and answer all of your questions, ideas, concepts, whatever you might have. With that in mind, we have a ton of videos planned, including LeBron stuff, perk lists, map tier list, updated tier list for characters, all of that fun stuff. Until then, keep kicking some major butt as Harley Quinn, and I will see you guys in the next video. Peace out, everybody.